Welcome back, anxious gamers, to another anxious video game episode. We are both shaking of excitement and panic because we're in the same room together.
This was going to happen occasionally.
You're real.
I thought that was going for a high five.
No!
Knee slapping.
Yeah. Well, let's kick things off with what we are currently playing this week. My man,
Ooh.
Josh, what are you playing?
Well, I played a lot of Payday 3.
Didn't you say a few weeks ago you were playing that?
Yeah. So finally got tired. I say tired. Didn't feel like... I got back to the point that feels more recent in Baldur's Gate 3. Mm-hmm. And so I uninstalled that. Decided to give it a little while longer. So then I was on Payday 3 for a while. But the server situation is terrible.
I heard that. Yeah.
Like, number one, I don't know what's up with matchmaking, but it will put you with people that just started on most of the levels. Mm-hmm. And so you're trying to go in all stealthy, and somebody just immediately runs in, guns blazing. Or you'll try to do it on the harder levels, hoping to get people that know what they're doing. And even with crossplay turned on, like, you just won't get matches. But I was looking, and they had a pretty strong launch, but the actual, like, concurrent numbers lately has been around 8,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, that's it. 8,000 playing at the same time. They started off with, like, 30,000, but Payday 2 currently has 3 or 4 times the number Payday 3 does. But they took away... There's some features like crime.net that you would use to find heists to join, and that doesn't exist on this one. So it's just kind of weird. I ended up uninstalling that one after I played through most of the levels a few times on different difficulties. It's going to take a while for them to get patches out, fix matchmaking, and then maybe numbers will go back up. But man, I'm glad it was on Game Pass because it was kind of a bummer.
Yeah, that's the benefit of having Game Pass is you can just kind of try these games out and, whatever. I haven't been playing anything.
You've been traveling.
I've been traveling and just been busy with work. I've only been playing 2 games. My daughter is in love with Mario right now. So I've been popping on Mario 64 and playing the little face grab game with her. And I hand her a controller that doesn't have any batteries in it or is dead. And she plays, so that's really fun. And I actually did complete, and I'm really proud of myself for this. I 100% complete one of the hardest Castlevanias ever made.
100%?
Castlevania Dracula X, which is a Super Nintendo port of Rondo of Blood, which was a PC, Japan only, I think, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a whole debate which one's better. I don't care. They're both good. After watching the anime, because the anime takes place with that game, I've always wanted to beat that game, and it is very difficult, but I beat every single level and did it. And that game is hard. Very and it's stupid hard because it's made well, but it's very clunky. It's not as smooth as some of the older Castlevania predecessors.
Switch Online?
It's not. It's on the Castlevania Advance collection.
Oh, I think you just mentioned that. So I was about to say, does it have the same rewind features?
It does have the rewind features.
Did you use them?
Oh, dude, totally. Yeah, like I didn't go... I mean, I beat the game. I played each level, which the end credits theme is really good. I do have one more game. Did I tell you that I beat Assignment Ada Separate Ways?
Oh, no. You just told me... Well, you told me you were playing it. I don't remember if you told me you beat it. You did say you weren't going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I don't know that I'm ever going to get there.
Okay. Everything that was pretty much cut from the remake is in Separate Ways. So we're talking, and this is spoilers, okay? We're talking Laser Room.
Avert your ears.
Yeah. It's
the Laser Room is back. Did it look good?
Oh, it's really cool. Okay. Laser Room's there. The cable car segment is there. There were several other things that they added in it.
I need to try it.
I mean, it's $10. Yeah. Definitely worth it. I had a lot of fun. I'm surprised I even got it because the only reason why I played the extra DLC with the original Resident Evil 4 was because you got really cool weapons when you beat it. Like you got the infinite rocket launcher, you got the Chicago typewriter, which is now called the Chicago sweeper. But now in the remake, you have to get like a good ranking to get it. So you have to get like an S ranking or something. I don't know. So it was fun though. But that's all I've been playing. What else have you been playing?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing the beta.
It's trash.
It's Call of Duty. Like I was actually really confused because I bought it on Steam, pre-ordered it so I could get in the beta, and I couldn't find. Like I was searching my Steam library for Modern Warfare 3 or just Modern Warfare. It doesn't show up. The old ones do, but that's because you're just buying the license. It's the same Call of Duty launcher as the last one, which they've been doing this for a while, but you have to go in, you launch the application, then you have to say, okay, play Modern Warfare 3, and then it has a whole loading thing and then takes you in there. It looks identical to Modern Warfare 2.
See, and this is why I don't care about... So, I mean, I'll play Call of Duty, because I'm like you, I do like the story missions and stuff. But it's just we're starting to repeat like the 360 era. Like Modern Warfare came out. Oh, that's awesome. Modern Warfare 2 came out. Even better.
Yeah.
And then Modern Warfare 3, it's like, this is kind of the same thing. And then it was just like black. Well, okay, to be fair, I feel like the 360 era was the golden era because you had Black Ops. Black Ops 2.
Well, we have that now. But
yeah, but it
is a weird repeat.
It is a weird repeat, right? Yeah, that's, well, hey.
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
There's a few new like kill streaks, but the weapons, it's Infinity Ward, Call of Duty.
We'll see how
sliding
Microsoft handles Call of Duty now.
Yeah.
With the acquisition and stuff.
Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah, when it comes to Switch.
I still want to see I want to see PlayStation's response to Call of Duty.
Well, the main guy left Activision, or who was it?
It was one of the lead developers.
One of the lead developers, and he's going on to pursue...
Yeah, something.
So maybe they'll make
I found out what the guy from the what is it? The Bayonetta.
Silver. Hideka something.
Yes. Yeah. What's the studio? Silver
Platinum.
Or Platinum, mm-hmm. Yeah. Platinum Games. He has started a YouTube channel.
I did see something like that.
Hanging out, and he's not allowed to work in video games for a year.
The guy's very interesting. He blocks like everybody on Twitter too. It's
that's funny.
It's weird. Playing anything else?
Minecraft as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
I'm holding out for Mario Wonder next week. I'm really excited about that.
That's gonna be a good one.
I've wanted to buy so many games. Like Borderlands 3 came to Switch. I really want to play that, but trying to save some moolah, but I will get Mario Wonder.
That's a weird one for me because I know my kids are going to want it for Christmas, but I want it now.
Maybe you can secretly get your OLED and then play it behind their back.
Secretly get my OLED.
No.
As if my wife wouldn't kill me.
Yeah,
Nah, she wouldn't kill me, just maim me. It's fine.
Yeah. It's
just for secretly buying a console.
It's all good. Any other games coming out? I mean, we're getting close to... There are a lot of games coming out. Like, I want to get the new Star Ocean, Biomutants getting a port to Switch. Obviously, Mario Wonder. Are there any games that are kind of like...
On my radar?
On your radar?
Are
you going to get Spider-Man 2?
I still haven't finished the first ones. I need to do that. I'm just not that interested.
So yeah.
I mean, they're good. More just like swinging for a little bit.
Yeah.
Not in that way. Swinging on my webs. That's what you think. I'm trying to look here. See what else is coming out. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
Yeah, boy.
I actually do really like Hot Wheels Unleashed.
I heard they're good.
It's a really fun racing game.
I heard that they look good too.
Oh, there's the Metal Gear Solid remaster collection.
That's so tough because Mario Wonder.
You have a ghost? Did we get that on camera?
Scary skeletons sending shivers down my butt. Metal Gear looks good, even though they're like 30 FPS ports.
I mean, but I never played them originally, so
yeah. I mean, I don't care about that stuff. I know a lot of people are.
We're getting a new Prince of Persia.
Yeah, in January.
I used to love those games.
Yeah, and then they became Assassin's Creed, and
I would argue that it was Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed.
I mean, it's the same people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Ubi.
Yeah. So, well, I think that's all we have for this set. I'm just kidding. That's all we were playing this week. Let's get into our main topic, which I didn't even announce at the beginning of this episode. Our favorite NPCs.
Yes.
Hit me with the first one.
The first one. Let me pull up my notes here. I'm going to make this one easy. KK Slider. He was always one of my favorites. Because I've been playing Animal Crossing since I was
a young boy.
My father took me to Target, and we bought Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
It's probably a GameStop, actually.
He took me to see the video game. He said, someday, when you grow up.
It's going on too long. No, KK Slider. The first time that I saw him like chilling in the town square, and I started it up, and on the GameCube version, it all goes black and it rolls the credits while you listen to this unique song. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I saw it again. I think it was Fridays that he would show up, and then I did it again. It was a different song, and I was like, oh wait, how many of these are there? So that was always my favorite thing, and I still love KK Slider. And we have a short out there about the composer behind KK. And you should go check that out if you haven't.
My first one is Professor Egad from Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, that's a good one.
And that would be a cool... Well, okay. In Smash, that'd be awesome, but I think Gooigi should be a Smash
He
Bros.
definitely should be.
Character.
Actually, I would say both of them need to be.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Professor
I forgot about Egad. Okay, I'm going to say Egad. KK Slider has more of a nostalgic factor for me, but... Egad is just such a great
I was
character.
playing this was a while back ago, a few months ago, I was playing the Ratchet and Clank remake, and you get like those little segments where you can play Clank. And I'm like, that would have been really cool in Luigi's Mansion 3 or a new one where like you had a little segment where you had to like be Egad, but you have all this like really cool like tech stuff, or you have to build something. Make like a spin-off game with Egad.
I would play that.
Or put him in Smash. Like, that would be cool.
He could do almost like a Dr. Mario, maybe like a puzzle-y game with Egad.
Yeah. We need to do an episode where next Smash Bros. Character predictions. Yeah, that'd be a good one. We're going to do that. Hi, Nova. Coming to say hi. Who do you have next?
This is a weird one. He's not in the game a whole lot, but King Zora. Just for... like memorability.
Yeah.
Just a weep, a weep, a weep, a weep. Just that whole segment. Like when I thought of making a list of NPCs, he was at the top. Like one of the first ones that comes to mind.
Yeah. He's cool. I guess if we're going on to... No, actually, I'm going to save it. I'll save my Zelda one.
Okay.
The next one for me would be the Merchant from Resident Evil 4.
I have that for number 3.
Because I'm really surprised they don't have him like in Mercenaries mode or something where like you can just use all the weapons.
Because this dude, unless he just can magically teleport, like he's running around with all these zombies too.
And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in the remake. Like I really enjoyed the remake, but
it did nerf his personality.
Well, like bit. Not only that, I was hoping that maybe they would have given a little bit more backstory on him.
Right.
Or maybe tied in the Duke from Village, because the Duke from Village goes, what are you buying? Haha, an old friend told me that once. Which I get it, it's just like little Easter eggs for diehard fans like us. But no, he'd be really cool as a...
Yeah, I want to see a game that's just the merchant.
Just a merchant.
And like you have to
And it's
make
an
it from point A to point B.
It's an inventory sorting game.
You have to like pick up all these things along the way.
A mobile game. Let's go. That'll be the Resident Evil 4 remake that gets ported to Switch. Yeah. Well, what's next?
Okay, well that was my third one. So I'll just jump to my next one, which is Zoltan from the Witcher series. Dwarf guy. Like dwarf warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Scottish accent and everything. Out of all of the side characters, I think he's my favorite. Dandelion's up there, but Zoltan was always my favorite. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I wanted him with me all the time. My little dwarf buddy.
Keep him in the trunk of your car.
Yeah, you know.
And just, feed him when you want.
My pet dwarf.
Your pet dwarf. Donald and Goofy from Kingdom Hearts.
I could see that one.
And honestly, all of the Disney NPCs. Because
almost all of them.
You don't
There's some that are super annoying.
Yeah, but it would have been really cool to actually kind of just swap Zora, kind of like a Dynasty Warriors setting or the Final Fantasy VII remake style. Yeah. Because there are moments where I'm like, okay, if I could just block these attacks as Goofy physically, I could fly through this floaty, heartless jank. I love Kingdom Hearts, but it does get a little weird. Like,
I'm excited about 4.
Are you really?
Yeah. Because I hated 3, but 4 actually looks interesting.
Does it?
It does.
It looks like 3.
You think so?
I don't know. Like, I saw the trailer, and I need to see more.
The combat reminds me more of 15.
Do you think they're... This is going to sound crazy. Do you think Kingdom Hearts will ever branch away from Disney?
No, because, I mean, that's kind of what makes it Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. I hope they do a better job of making the worlds more memorable. Because the thing I hated about 3 was just that the story didn't change, whether you were there. Like, it wasn't a unique story with Zora being thrown in. It was the exact story from the movies. That bugged me.
Yeah.
Except for Toy Story. That one was weird.
Well, Monsters Inc.
Because you're in the mall.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. What's your next pick? Your next NPC?
Addison from Tears of the Kingdom. Sign guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was one of my favorite parts of Tears of the Kingdom, was just...
fixing a sign.
Helping him with his signs.
Yeah, it was fun.
President.
It was good.
Mr. President.
No, he's falling. No. Here's some rice
You
balls.
dishonor him.
And 20 rubies. Yeah, no, that was a very... just...
It was
very
so
Nintendo
It was
thing.
very Zelda.
Yeah, very Zelda. Just a very random person, like, help me.
Just such a good, unique character. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Beetle, or I don't know. I put him up there with the merchants in Zelda, because the merchants have always been pretty recognizable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Like the guy in the bazaar in Ocarina of Time, big hairy arms.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, since we're speaking of... No, I'm saving this one for last. I'm saving these last
Still going to
two.
save it? Okay.
Yeah. This one's kind of an oddball. Data from Megaman Legends. He's this little monkey robot guy who's your sidekick.
I feel like I know what he looks like.
Does this little dance, and he's really cute, and you just use him to like recharge your energy or save. And in Mega Man Legends 2, they gave him more personality, like he talks and stuff. But it would have been cool, like, once again, to kind of have that, like, those random moments, like in old Spyro or Ratchet and Clank, where like you get to play, or even like Banjo-Kazooie, you can kind of use Kazooie, or Banjo-Tooie you can play as Kazooie. Just one of those, like, one level or one segment where it's just like you get to play Data. So
I don't know enough about Mega Man Legends. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, he's this little monkey guy. And it's really cute. In Mega Man Legends 2, the game starts off like the Flutter, your ship that you fly on, catches on fire because he's trying to cook a pizza. Yeah. He's cool. Nice. He's a little mascot. So
the last one that's actually on my list is that weird laboratory scientist in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
That is a very weird character, and I'm sorry, but anytime I see a old, bald, white-haired person, I just think of him because he's like...
Yeah, that thing right there. That's exactly it. Like, the movement and the way his mouth kind of just like limply opens and closes when he's just sitting there doing his movement.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good impression.
It was like...
Do it again.
My next Halloween costume. Well, my last two, my honorable mention, I'm going to go ahead and say my honorable mention is Navi. I actually liked Navi.
Really?
Yes, the hey listen does get annoying, but she grew on me.
I did like Navi more than is it Tattle or Tail that's with you? I think it's Tail.
Tattle.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Tattle annoyed me more because of her attitude.
He's not a wife beater.
Just a fairy beater.
Yeah, just a fairy beater. Yeah, I actually teared up as a kid when Navi like flew away.
Oh.
I was like, damn, like
That's
that was
depressing.
my sidekick. Now I do think there are way better Zelda sidekicks, like obviously Midna, which Midna doesn't really make this list for me because you do get to play Midna with like grabbing and warping and like your attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
But this one's questionable. My last favorite NPC, you do get to play, but it's different, is the King of Red Lions in Wind Waker.
That one doesn't count.
It does
because you don't ever play specific. Oh no, I'm saying you don't play specifically as the boat. You just,
yeah.
It's an NPC that you ride.
It's an NPC.
Sorry.
Toon Link, you were so dirty back then. It's weird because you can make him jump and you get to use the crane and stuff. So technically you do get to play the boat. So it's like a weird NPC.
It's a vehicle.
But it's a vehicle. Yeah.
And the King of Hyrule, who you don't play as.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to give that one to you.
All right. Really, all the Zelda NPCs. Let's go. Now,
Technically,
you can play all of them, or a majority of them, in Hyrule Warriors.
That's
and
true.
in Age of Calamity.
I never did play that one. I need to.
Yeah. What are some other like quick ones? Because we got through that pretty quick.
I was going to say, who are your least favorite?
My least favorite NPCs?
Yeah, that you just cannot stand.
I really hated, and a lot of people did... I do not like in Resident Evil 5 Sheva. You don't physically play her, but you have to share your inventory, or she's like, there's ammo over here, which I can guarantee you they're going to remake Resident Evil 5 after beating separate ways.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So I don't think I've ever played RE5 by myself.
Okay,
I have always played it co-op.
It's not a bad game, but when you went from 4 to that, you were like, this is way different.
They hadn't quite figured out the AI for, I guess, buddy characters yet. I've never played that one. I've been Sheva and I've been Kris, but yeah, I've never played it with the AI.
Yeah, you have to. It's just constant. She's like, there's ammo over here. There's ammo over here. Help, I need help. Like, it's just like...
Well, we did that to each other using the chat commands.
Yeah.
We're like, hurry.
It was just like...
Chris,
that
hurry.
was one though. I would have been okay. Like, I just wish it was just Chris Redfield.
Yeah, just by himself.
Which I do appreciate the newer Resident Evils, and they really made Ashley better in the 4 remake.
Oh, so much better. She doesn't die near as much.
Yeah,
or get captured near as much.
I will say I do miss the difficulty though, because like in the original one, you have to heal her.
Yeah,
and like you have to really aim.
Kind of do that.
Yeah, but you can like pick her up. But like it made more sense in the original. It's like if you shoot her, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
In this one, you shoot her, she falls, and she's like, "Help me!"
In that vein, I'm gonna say, speaking of buddy NPCs, when playing any of the Paydays by yourself, and the other 3 are bots, just the most useless things ever.
Yeah.
especially in the new one, because you're trying to grab all these the jewelry bags yourself or whatever and throw it into the van or something. You can toss a bag onto their back, but they just will hold it and like run next to you. You still have to grab it off their back and throw it in. It's like you couldn't have just had them actually help.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That whole thing's weird.
That is weird. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, it's very. I know in the back of my head there are some games where I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do this part because you have to play that character.
Did you play the original GameCube Animal Crossing?
I didn't. No.
Okay.
Jess did, or my wife did. But.
Something that started out fun, got really annoying real fast was Mr. Rossetti. If you turned off the game or the power out, or like a power outage happened, and you had to listen to his 5-minute speech about saving your game properly, and it was every time you turned it on.
Wow. I would say, still speaking of Resident Evil, Ashley is one.
Okay.
Like now that I'm really thinking about it, because there are parts in that game where I'm like, it's so stressful because you have to make sure she's hidden, or put in a crate. Yeah, you can hide her in a crate.
Well, you sort of do that in the remake. There's that one spot you go across the bridge and you hide her somewhere and then run off.
And that's what I'm saying. I hate the parts where you have to play her too, in the remake and the original. I'm just
it's just useless.
Yeah.
Maybe natural selection should be a thing and you deserve to die in the zombie apocalypse.
Damn. Yeah. That was deep. That was really deep, man.
Darwinism.
Yeah. What are some other games? I'm
trying to think if there's any NPCs I just really can't stand in Zelda other than sort of Navi and Tattle. Honestly, in Animal Crossing, I'm going to go back to this one. I really can't stand when you're in a store and either the Able sisters or the little Nooklings, Timmy and Tommy, follow you around. Because, I don't know, it just something about that bugs me. Like, I know it's part of their character. No, just like bothering me.
Yeah.
Which I hate that in real life, too, so.
I feel like there are a lot of Nintendo games that
have annoying
NPCs. Like, for example, Pikmin.
I got it.
You know?
The worst NPC of all. The Korok seed guy.
Hetsu?
Hetsu.
The little maraca guy?
Yes. Especially when you've been saving up your Korok seeds and he has to do his little dance every single time.
You can skip it, though.
Sort of. You still have, like, there's still a good 10-15 seconds you can't skip.
It's typical Zelda for you. They slap something
every single time
to make sure you get to that 100-hour play mark, you know? Well, I think that wraps up this episode. Let us know in the comments who your favorite and least favorite NPCs are. Also, if you don't know, we have a Discord now, and we invite you. I swear to God, you better join this Discord, or we're going to have a problem. Come hang out with us. Yeah, physically.
Or else.
Yeah, join the Discord. We just talk about video games.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you want to talk about something else, don't join. Anyways.
I mean, you can talk about whatever you want, I guess.
No. Video games.
Video games only. That's your life.
I don't care about your religion. I don't care about any of that stuff.
No politics.
No politics.
That one is serious. No politics.
Yeah. But yeah, check that out. It is in the description of this video. And if you like video game music, be sure to check out. I just released my second video game cover album.
Yep. Go listen to that.
Guitarist of Time Part 2. It's already almost to 700 streams.
Nice.
Getting close.
Animal Village is my favorite track. Because that's such a weird song anyways.
It is very weird. It is a very weird song. But without further ado, gamers, we will catch you in the next video.
And remember, it's dangerous to game alone.